Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And just foolishness. Okay? Foolishness all up and through all day. From the time I was about to leave my house to go to work until 2 hours ago, it's been some foolishness. I was like, what's in the GDHE hockey sticks do we have going on here? Why has everyone lost their minds? Okay, people on the IG lives, people on the IG stories, people was racing to the courthouse to file for divorce, people up and dating their ex-husband's arch enemy's son. It's just a whole lot, and we're gonna get into it, y'all. Look, while it's not a whole lot, it is a whole lot or whatever, and we're gonna let it do what it do. I have a couple other little topics sprinkled into the middle of it all or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what we came here to get into, okay? But y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, please make sure that you have subscribed to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and okay? Do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter, okay? Y'all know to please like the video, because if you like the video, YouTube helps and shares it all around the world. And and I can't find my baby. I don't know, and I don't know why they gone away, and I don't know what YouTube could be without me, y'all baby, but y'all gonna find me if y'all like it. That's what's gonna happen, okay? Anyway, y'all know to also share the video, comment in the comment section, because it's a conversation between me and y'all, okay? That's what it is. That is what it is. Y'all know, but give about 10 minutes because YouTube be late, letting folks know that we on here, whatever. So, we give a couple minutes or whatever. We've always done that because, YouTube is full of, stuff, okay? But, wait, I'm here. Hi, hello, people. I like my shirt. I love her shirt. It's been sitting for a minute. I've had it for a minute. I forgot. But, hello, P and the poll, okay? Hello, Jay and the birds. Hello, moderators. Hello to the newbies, to the oldies, or whatever, to anyone that's around here. How y'all doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your kids doing? How your man doing? Or your woman? Because I don't know. Okay, while I know my viewership is mostly women, some could also be lesbians. So how your man or your woman doing? Okay, and what not? Now, It's been a long day. I had a long day at work or whatever, but I am here. But hi, you know what I'm saying? Happy hump day. Okay, round here. Hello to y'all. Okay, happy hump day. Okay, hit the like button. It's the thing to do. Okay, hi to y'all. Okay, and whatnot. Happy home day. Wow. Oh, yeah, sisters. I want to get through this. I gotta watch Sisters. I gotta watch Snowfall. That come on at 10. You know, I'm really in the Snowfall, so we not gonna be on here that long. Okay. I gotta watch my Chicago shows. Wednesday is my sigh day. It's a day I give myself to watch my shows. You know what I'm saying? I give myself Wednesdays and Thursdays too. So we shall see. But I'm happy to be here with y'all. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Okay. Hey, everybody. Chop. The block is hot. The block is hot. Okay. With foolishness. Libra lover forever. Foolishness. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kristen Cummings. Okay. How you doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your kid? I'm playing. Hey ma, that's my mama. Hey mama. Okay, you're on time for one. Now you're Coretta guilt. I'm trying to take more time to talk to folk the first 10 minutes or whatever, so y'all can I want to, because when I'm talking through the live, I can't really engage with each commenter. So like the first 10 minutes, that's when I try to say, okay, hey to the people. So yes, you're on time for once. Well, not only that, I'm on time because sometimes I'm the one that's late. But yeah, and it's because YouTube, YouTube is funny, where it doesn't always tell y'all, that we on live and y'all don't know until either the live is over or we're 30 minutes in. So yeah, I try to give, I try to give folks a good 10 minutes or whatever. So whenever you're watching live, you should know the shit probably start about 10 minutes in. Okay, skip if you want to skip on ahead 10 minutes, because that's usually where we start. Okay, let me see. Hey, here for the foolishness. Hey, Trey B. Okay, we also hope everybody having a great night. Not Laura's looking like a corpse. Is she a corpse? Let me see. Let me look and see. Corpse? Is she a corpse bride? I mean, she look a little. She can do for some, some sun. She can get out a little bit more. She could just a little bit. Okay, round here. Okay, honey. Yes, childish foolishness was going on all today. Okay, Peter cussing everybody out. Peter said, "Not on my watch. Not on my watch." He said, "Not today. I'm a fuss with everybody coming at me today." And I don't follow Peter, but I had to go look at his page a whole bunch today to get to y'all know me. I like to look. I am very much so a stickler for how my channel is run. I don't know how it's handled, and I prefer to always get my own videos, pull stuff down, edit it, all that stuff. Because sometimes I feel like when I'm sharing or just pulling up stuff from IG or whatever, it don't be the same. I need to add my zhush. I need to be able to pause stuff. So I was making sure to go to Peter's page, to Tammy's page, to Mia's page, to Jesus's page, to get to everybody's pages to get what they said. Because Peter said, "I'm gonna cut you out. I'm gonna cuss you out." Okay. Yes, talk about Jaylee while I run to the courthouse. Come on, now, go to the courthouse. Okay, get there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey to the people. Hey, greetings, my lady. Okay, hello to the moms as well. But hey, thank you. Look, this shirt, her shirt. Look, y'all know I like it. Okay, it was delivered probably 2-3 weeks ago, and it was sitting in the leasing office, and I just didn't go get it. I'll be waiting. If it's not delivered to my front door. If it's delivered to the mail room or to the lease office, it's gonna be there for a minute. Cause I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Okay. Hey girl. Hey, love you too, LaWanda Chase Jackson. Okay. Hey to the people. I can't wait for this life. Oh, we 10 minutes in now. My lady doing well and watching you rattle. Hey, woman. Hey, his lady. There goes his lady. I'm sorry. Stop. Okay, girl. I drank some water. It gave me some energy. Okay, but happy y'all watching me together. Okay, we love it. Okay, hand pink waving. What up? Hand pink waving. It on here. It don't show it. It show it on YouTube, but it don't show it on StreamYard. It's weird. Anyway, let's get it doing. Wait, no. Let's get to it. Is what I meant to say. Okay, we hope everybody around having a whole great week. We're gonna have a good week, even if we don't have a good week. We're gonna have a good. We're gonna have one regardless. Okay, regardless. Okay, but again, hi to people who are popping in before you start here. Okay, make sure that y'all have done a couple of things around here to subscribe, to like, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. I'm also on TikTok. I've been posting on TikTok, y'all. I'll be posting my little reels. It's the same shit I post on IG, but still, it's on TikTok now. I'm dipping my toe in TikTok. So once I figure out how to use it more, I'll post other stuff besides what I post on IG. But I'm posting on TikTok now too now. Okay, so you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok. But yes, Wednesdays, yes, it was the Woosah Day. You know, so I can't wait to get in there and get to my Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, get into Snowfall, Sisters, and I'm sure other stuff. I can't remember what I got to finish watching Will Trent from yesterday. I got to get it. You see him? Anyway, yeah. So let's go. I got to scroll on down. I got to look. I don't feel like telling you. The funny thing is, I'm short enough to do that. I have a footrest under my thing. So usually my feet are up and I'm pushing my feet back, but that is hilarious. Because sometimes I do. But yes. Let's go. So y'all know the ending will be the Peter shenanigans. Okay, I want to get in a couple things that I saved that I want to talk about real fast. Now we're gonna be here for around an hour. Okay, for around an hour, and then that's about it. So let me see. Somebody send me a message. What was it? Oh, that was Ashley. Okay. However, I saw this earlier and I said, what in the do? Well, no, you know what? First of all, let's do this. First of all, in the white people news, do y'all remember Teen Mom and Ryan, who was on Teen Mom? Him and him and Macy, Bentley Mom and Daddy, and he married Mackenzie, and I couldn't stand Mackenzie. Well, in white people news, Ryan and Mackenzie divorced, and she filed for divorce. I used to always watch Teen Mom before a long time ago. If y'all are long-term JayBirds, I remember I used to review Teen Mom. Y'all know I'm also back reviewing Catfish. The review for Catfish is on my channel. It's funny. Anyway, my point is, in the white folk news, Ryan, who was a drug addict, he was a bad father. Mackenzie married him anyway. They had 2 kids together. She was a complete bitch. To Macy, she was always defending Ryan as a husband. I get that, but Ryan was a piece of shit. Okay, Ryan was a piece of poop. Okay, and so the fact that she now has divorced is divorcing. Okay, she filed for divorce after 6 years of marriage. I said, yes, divorce was big today. I said, okay, because when we get into the later on divorce of Drew and Ralph, I said, let's start with the white folk news, because in white folk news, they divorcing. Now, I have not watched Teen Mom in I don't know how long. Okay, all I know is the last time I watched it, he was still a jackass. Okay, so and Macy, who went on to get married, to have other children or whatever, and be a consistent parent to their son Bentley or whatever. I saw a clip though from the recent reunion where Ryan admitted that he could have been a better father, he could have been better, and Macy said she could have been more understanding. Okay, to Ryan's plight, but they want to now co-parent effectively. But I feel like they said Ryan was arrested also recently because of the PPO that she had against him, meaning Mackenzie, that he violated that. So Ryan is forever a fuck up. So yeah, that is in white people news. Okay. Now also in what the fuck news. Okay. In what the fuck news. Look, look. I don't know what's going on in Texas. Texas is close to borders of other places or whatever that maybe may have traffic in stuff. Okay. However, the fact that it says Texas UPS workers charged with trafficking cocaine in delivery pack. I say in the delivery packages, in my packages. Now I can't stand UPS currently because sometimes the UPS man who delivered to my job, he's amazing. He's been the same. I've been at my job for 8 years. It'll be 8 years this month. We've had the same UPS delivery guy. He's great. Now the folks who deliver to me, ooh, I can't stand them because some of them do not want to come and deliver to our door what they're supposed to. They take shit to the leasing office and leave it there because they're lazy. Okay, this probably why, because they're out here trafficking that cocaine. Okay, so let's read the blog, per baller alert, per whoever else. Okay, Texas UPS workers charged with trafficking the cocaine in delivery packages. Okay, 2 UPS employees have been hit with multiple charges after they were busted for trafficking cocaine in packages. Okay, Orlando Candelero, I don't know, Orlando something or other. Okay, and then Fidencio Salas Jr., 2 names I can't pronounce the right way, okay, were among 5 charged on Monday in a drug trafficking ring from March 24th through October 3rd of 2022. The 2 men used their daily job duties to transport cocaine under the leadership of 48-year-old Javier Enrique Mendoza. Mendoza, wasn't he a dealer on some show? Anyway, I'm like, so this month, so 2 drivers, okay, and then 40-year-old Javier, who led the shit, who supplied them with the drugs. Okay, Javier was the supplier. Now, Jose Felipe Lozano, okay, allegedly created fake labels for the packages. And then 45-year-old Enrique Bernardo Gomez, I don't know, stored the drugs at his house before the UPS workers transported them to the destination. I said, y'all had that was a conglomerate. That was a conglomerate. Well, no, they mentioned all 5 people, but those were the 2 drivers. Those were only the drivers. I live in Texas, and all the different ways they traffic drugs here is wild. Chocolate candies, horse shampoo, bottles. Some guy got cocaine in a frame. Girl. Texas is about it. Okay, I hear that. Okay, that is saying too much. Okay. Now I said the DEA. And I always say you do not want to mess with the alphabet people. Do not mess with any other alphabet people. FBI, IRS, CIA, and the DEA. You don't do that, okay? Now, I guess the DEA was working with the FBI and also with a drug trafficking task force, okay? They, during the probe, they confiscated nearly 132 pounds of cocaine. Okay, 132 pounds. I say that is heavy. So cocaine. Okay, each of the men were charged with conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute cocaine and possession with intent to distribute cocaine. Okay. Now UPS said we working with y'all. Okay, we don't know them. We don't know why they did that. UPS said we had nothing. UPS said we are cooperating with the FBI, all of them, all the outlet folks. We gonna help y'all. I was like, yes, that's some El Chapo stuff. Who does that? I said, Lord, get it together. And I feel like I mean, I guess drugs are still big in places. I mean, not not really here, in Michigan. Like, what? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Quick look. Tammy's outfit. If y'all have not watched the new season, y'all family's moving on. No break in between. If y'all have not watched the new season of the Miss Pat show, which is on BET, it was funny. I liked it. Oh yes, Andrea, also the ATF. Do not mess with the alphabet people. Don't do it. Okay. But yeah, Tammy's new show is good. Not new, the new season of Miss Pat. Okay. But Tammy said her favorite color is black. Off black, light black, dark black, pitch black, and blackity black. I was like, that's my favorite color too. I love blackity black. Okay, but what I like her shoes a little bit. I like them, but then again, I don't like them or whatever. I mean, this is a whole Elvira leather look. It's hot. It's making me hot or whatever. The shoes, I like them from the side. I like the outfit from this angle. And I like how Tammy dresses. Okay, so again, y'all have not watched the Miss Pat show on BET Plus. It's hilarious. Okay, it's funny. It be the fact that the season discuss abortion, stealing money from drug dealers, people being addicted to pain pills, and stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna get us away. But again, go ahead and watch the Miss Pat show. What else I was gonna show y'all? I think Mary J. Blige is always in a good boot. Okay, Mary J. Blige is out here living her best life. Okay, she could be a bird though, because she may want to fly away. But again, I like the boots. I like the jacket too. It's a lot. I feel like the hair will be flying around. It's too much for me. But Mary J said, you know what I'm saying? I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anyway, now let's get to what we came here to get into. And I have some graphics. Okay, now. Congratulations, confetti. Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan. Okay, he got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Okay, so that's his congratulations, confetti. Okay, look, I know some folk don't like Michael B. Jordan. I like Michael B. Jordan. That's my boo. Okay, I also said, oh, this is a good picture. Okay, Michael B. Jordan. Okay, Ryan Coogler. Okay, Jonathan Majors. Okay, I said, is this what Chris Brown meant when he said choo choo? A train? I said, because first of all, I will see all of them. Okay, look, I love the fact that these are three black men who, in my opinion, give off three different, vibes, but I want them all. I want them all. I'm also happy they were there to celebrate him. Because, I prefer, to try to celebrate black folk when I can celebrate black folk or whatever, because I like it. And I also was like, damn, I know Chadwick was here. He will be there. So that made me a little sad, a little tear. Okay. However, Ryan Coogler, who is the director of, he did the Black Panther movies, he's doing the Creed movies or whatever. Google Ryan Coogler. He's a good director. I like him. Now he's a grown man. He's married, so I don't want the lady husband. If he wasn't married, though, I'm telling you, Tracy, it looked like a good time. You hear me? It looked like a good time, one way or the other. But again, congrats to him on his Hollywood. The star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Okay, look, we have to celebrate us when it's time to celebrate us. Okay, period. And I keep saying, Michael B. Jordan, he ain't did nothing to make me not like him. And so for that reason, I can't, fall into that. I don't like Michael B. Jordan. I don't like him. And get out of my face. Okay, get out of my face. Now we're gonna touch on. Okay, we're gonna touch on Jonathan Majors is my dude. He's an amazing actor to me, but congrats to yes and congratulations. Yeah. And I like that man. Look where they at. Let me get back to him. 3 handsome, talented black men around here who we have not seen them get in no trouble. They have not been, problematic around here. We have not heard about them being, rude to women. We haven't heard about them, punch. We ain't heard no bad thing at all. The only thing people say about Michael B. Jordan is they think he like white women. Whatever. Because in my opinion, ain't Al Pacino white black? If we can accept Al Pacino for being with a black woman, we can let Michael B. Jordan, date a white woman. I'm just saying. But we know Michael B. Jordan, who was on the red carpet recently or whatever, and he was talking to L'Oreal, who was a host from it's the morning show called The Hustle or whatever, and he kind of reminded her, "You call me corny, right? Remember the corny one?" And whatever. So that little video, y'all know I do not show videos I can't get myself because I don't have time for these radio shows trying to flag. No. So on the red carpet of the Creed 3, it's the Creed 3, Creed 2. I think it's the Creed 3. L'Oreal was interviewing him. He like, "You call me corny, right?" "No, I didn't call you corny. No, that wasn't me." Well, it turns out it was not her who called him corny on her show. Somebody else did. Okay, but when they knew each other back in school or whatever, I guess they both were being teased in some kind of way, whatever. But the fact that Joe Budden, of all people, was on his podcast saying that Michael B. Jordan, was on some sucker shit. Because why would he do that? If that was a white woman, he wouldn't. I need people to stop making it seem as if black people won't check white people or black folk won't do shit. We will. I would check a white person in a second. You hear me? And Joe Budden, the way you have treated women over the years, the abuse allegations you have done. Shut up. Shut all the way up. Shut the up. Okay? Because again, it wasn't a rude moment at all. And even when he said it, she laughed and he kept trying to say, "Okay, yeah, what's up? Hey, no problem." He was like, "Okay, come on, let's go." You know what I'm saying? Let's keep talking. He wasn't mean to her. He wasn't rude to her. He just said, "Hey, yeah, didn't you call me corny?" "No, I didn't call you corny." You know what I'm saying? Now, L'Oreal addressed it on her radio show today. I don't care. She said, you know what I'm saying, "I didn't call him corny. That was not me," or whatever. And all the stuff I have to get, because now people have been in her inbox or whatever harassing her, which I think is unfair. Because to me, in this situation, he wasn't mean or rude to her. He did not say anything as if, okay, whatever. The thing was when she said, "Hey, we knew each other. We went to school together back in the day. Yeah, you call me corny, right?" And I feel like in middle school, a long time ago, maybe she did call that man corny. But her point was, back then, we all got teased. Even I was teased. But I'm like, girl, his point was, I do know you. I remember you called me corny back in the day. She may not have done it on that interview, but when she said how back in school, we people, okay, would say stuff and be whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, at some point, she may have called him corny or referenced him as in being a corny person. And he remembered it. And he said, "Yeah, you wanted to say, you know me. Yeah, I know. You call me corny, right?" And again, it wasn't in a mean, rude, or nasty way. It was a, "Hey, remember me?" way. So Joe Budden, while here fussing,
"Yeah, shit you did is why niggas think you corny."
Yeah.
"We don't like you, Joe. Shut up, Joe. Hush, Joe. Hush, puppy." Okay, get out my face. Again, anybody who has been accused by multiple women of being abused and being mistreated, you have no right to say he wouldn't do that for a white woman. Shut up. What does a white person, what does any of that has to do with anything? Joe Budden, shut the fuck up today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Okay? He gets on my nerve. Shut up, Joe. Hush. You don't care. I feel like, there are things that Joe Budden, has the backing to comment on. I mean, being a one-hit wonder, being a former drug addict, okay, having a couple baby mamas. There are things he can, attest to. One of those things, though, is not Michael B. Jordan as if he's around here being mean to women. Shut up, Joe. Got me mad. Fuck with my damn husband. Congrats to my other husband, Michael B. Jordan, and the other men I would sleep with on a drunken night altogether. Okay? A drunken night. Okay, a very, very, very drunken night. Things could happen, and I would not feel bad. I would. Jaylee Williams. Promises, promises. I'm just playing. I'm joking. I may not be. I don't know. Anyway, that's the one. I want to touch on Tamron Hall, okay, who interviewed Larsa Pippen. Now, initially, I was like, why are people talking to Larsa Pippen? But I remembered, she's on the Housewives of Miami. I don't watch that season, so I reminded myself, you can't say, Jaylee, you can't say, why are people, speak on her because she's on the show. And apparently, some other people like the show. Okay, I don't. But some folk watch the show. So, Larsa Pippen, who, as we know, is the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, okay, is currently dating the son of Michael Jordan. She's dating Marcus Jordan. Now, we all know that Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, I call them like their arch nemesis, okay? They're not that close. They're not that cool. So, to me, y'all say I'm missing out. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what season it's on. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this weekend I will, try to watch an episode. Whatever season this is, I'll watch episode 1. And if it keeps my interest, maybe we shall see. But I don't know. But back to Larsa. Larsa, again, who's dating Michael Jordan's son. For me, I feel like people can date who they want to date. Hey Siri, how old is Larsa Pippen?
Here's what I found from Dresser.com. Larsa Pippen was born to mom and dad in 19...
Okay, she's 46. She's 46. Let me see how old that man is. Hey Siri, how old is Marcus Jordan? He's 32. So it's an age difference. It's not that much. However, I still feel like you are dating a man who you know for a fact has issues with your ex-husband's son. And when Michael Jordan did, I think when Jordan did the 30 for 30 thing, Scottie Pippen was upset about that or whatever. He feels as if Jordan, uses him as an afterthought and all these things. So there is, there are issues between Michael. Yes, there's a 16-year age difference. There's an issue between Michael and Scottie. Not an active issue, not a, they finna fight issue. But I still feel like you dating the son of your ex-husband's, enemy. Little Slim Jim. And when Tamron, because they were saying, I hate eating on camera, I hate smacking. Well, I don't. When Tamron asked her, Why would you date, him? Why would you do that? And her point was like, I should be able to date whoever, I should be able to be happy, I should not have to worry about how Scotty feels about somebody. And that can, what I'm saying, change who I'm gonna date. I was like, I don't, because I like that Cameron said, it's not even about the age difference. That's a part of it, but whatever. It's who he is. You're dating the son of someone your husband played with. And thank you. I like, I did a little white manicure. I will probably pop some nails on a couple days. But you're dating the son of someone who your ex-husband has history with. And when Tamron also asked her, have you met his parents? Because when I dated my husband, I had to meet the person's parents. Like, how does his parents feel? Oh, they're fine. Oh, so they gave you the blessing to date him? Yeah, they're okay. We're all happy. I'm happy. They're happy. We're happy, or whatever. Tamron asked and reiterated questions, was not letting her off the hook. Because in my opinion, she can date who she wants to date. I get that. Date who you want, whatever. But I also feel like I would not want to date the son of somebody, my ex-husband, who was also the father of my children, had issue with. Just because I don't want to make my home life or my kids' home life, I don't want to make my ex-husband uncomfortable, which can make my kids uncomfortable. As many young men as there are today, I feel like she could have dated somebody else. I think she just didn't want to. And when Tamara kept saying, well, how did y'all meet? Oh, well, we're in the same circles. I was like, why the fuck are y'all in the same circles? I feel like Michael Jordan's children should not be in the same circles as Larsa. But I also feel like Larsa puts herself in younger circles because she wants to be 12. Okay, she wants to be 21. Okay, my point is she wants to play around. She wants to be a cougar. She was looking for someone younger because she was also dating another dude who was married. Was a Malik somebody who was either married or involved with somebody with a whole scandal? She wants someone young. She can play around, but I would not date anyone who I feel will cause more of a ruckus. But I think she likes the ruckus because she could have easily got another 36-year-old man who's handsome with a big dick. I'm going to assume he has a big dick. One of Larsa's ex is now teammates with her oldest son in the NBA. Well, you know what? She's messy. I'm like, girl, what is you doing? I hate smacking y'all ear, but little bite. Is it from Juanita or is he from? I'm not sure who the mama is. At all. I just feel like she on some bullshit. I like the questions that Tamron asked her. She answered them. I feel like she was on some bullshit while answering them, but she answered nonetheless. But she kept trying to make it seem as if people's issue was his age. People's issue is not his age. People's issue is he's the son of Michael Jordan. And I think that's people's issue. Not his age. Just like, damn, that's messy. You date Michael Jordan's son, your husband, because she can have anyone. We vibe, we were hanging out. I didn't plan this. I don't think she planned it, but I think as a grown woman, I would still not want to date someone that can cause a ruckus. Because I don't want mess in my life. I also would not be able to look at someone's kid. I would not be able to do it. It comes off attention seeking and messy. I also feel like it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, she doesn't have to check with her ex-husband for anything except the kids. Well, no, I don't think she should ever have to check with Scotty about anything in her dating life. But I also feel like I don't have to ask myself, will my ex-husband like be kind of upset about me dating, his a person who he don't get along with, son? Like I would not want to have to ask myself that question, because in my grown adult brain, I'd be like, you know what? I don't even want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with if not only if Scotty has an issue, if Michael has an issue, if Juanita has an issue, if my kids have an issue, because I don't want to shit while I eat. I ain't taking no food in my bathroom, no food, no water, no liquor. I'm not gonna shit while I eat. So I feel like you just can make better decisions to not have shit be weird. I think she just felt like, I'm gonna do whatever. I'm grown, he grown. When she said, if you can be, you can be 21, to drink, you can go to war 18. So I feel like I was like, man, this ain't about drinking or war. It's about the common sense of will this cause tension between the two families? And when Tamron said, like, if y'all was to get married or whatever, his parents could have an issue, which could cause conflict between him and his parents. Fuck Scotty, Pippen. I don't feel like she has to make this decision to appease him at all. But I think there would have been an easier person to date other than Scottie Pippen's ex, you know what I'm saying? I would prefer had she dated another NBA player. Just saying. All the Juanitas, I know, don't play. That's all the Juanitas, don't play that. And because when she said that, she never directly said in her interview that Michael Jordan and Juanita, she never said specifically, yes, his parents are fully okay with us dating. They gave us the blessing. All she did was agreed that they were okay when Tamron kind of suggested if they were. I think it was plausible deniability. I didn't really say they was fully okay. I said everybody's happy. Meaning in the parents' life, in life, they happy. They want their child to be happy. That may be true, but a part of me feel like when they found out you dating Scotty's ex-wife, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, Marcus, why'd you do that? Why you do that, Marcus? That's weird, Marcus. And I think for sure his mom and dad, either collectively or separately, felt some kind of way just based on who Larsa is. Not only is she Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, how she be in the news or whatever, just doing stuff, Tamara should have flipped it and asked, what if your son dated one of her castmates she has beef with? How would you feel? She'd be pissed. Thank you for the super chat, Tracy. People's issue is he was a child when Scotty and Michael was playing in the NBA together, but she wants us to believe she didn't know him as a child. Because she's a liar, a cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker. Okay, she's lying around here. Now she got a whole new face, new body, and a new adopted son. She did, girl, but you know what? That's look, I don't know the dynamic of her and Scotty's divorce. I feel like it may not have been the best. I don't know. But I do feel like the ultimate get back to an ex-husband, I'm fucking your enemy's son. Your enemy's son is in the bed. Okay, I don't even have an issue with his age. I have an issue with the connection that is evident in how you know that little boy. You know him. And for him, he like, I'm fucking a lady I'm fucking Larsa Pippen. I'm getting it done, dog. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, now speaking of weird, let's move on. Janet Jackson's nephew is up here saying that her over sexualized performances, of is degrading to women, and it diminishes her talent. Now I said, nigga, what? Now I don't know. I think it's Tito's son. I feel like these Jacksons sometimes just need to shut up. I feel like sometimes, just hush, puppy. I feel like sometimes, because they ain't got nothing else going on, let's cause a ruckus, okay? It's TJ Jackson, okay? It's the nephew, and he is on some bullshit. Okay, now he's Tito's son. So TJ Jackson, who's Tito's son, feels some kind of way about his auntie being who she. I was like, why do you care? Janet been performing her stuff for a long time. Sir, why do you care about what your auntie doing? And her nephew, he's 44 years old. TJ's 44 years old, and he was posting stuff on social media. And I was like, what? And it's the fact that he was kind of doubling down on a fact that he just feel like it's degrading. Okay, now some things that he said was, I never liked when she did this. There was y'all know her. Would you mind? And she brings someone up on stage. She ties them down to the little contraption or whatever. She climbs on top of them and does a little sexy dance. You know it. Okay, we've seen it before. She's done it for years or whatever. So he's speaking about that. I never liked when she did this in concerts either. I don't like when females are overly sexualized in art. It degrades and objectifies women in a way that's not healthy. I prefer that's the way love goes, Janet. Why do you prefer your auntie, sir? I feel like when you are speaking about your family members' art, where they're doing sexist stuff, sexist stuff, I don't care. I don't care. I don't. Look, if my nephew, DJ, he's only 16, if I had a family member who did something, if they were a stripper, if they did OnlyFans, if they did something that expresses themselves sexually, if they're dancing, if they are, whatever it may be, I would not even partake in what they're doing. Show me the PG shit. Okay? I don't want to see it. I would not care. If I saw it, I would not be like, oh, they're just, shut up, man. Now, people were asking him in the comment section, but what about Michael? Michael was around stage gyrating and grabbing his crotch. What about Michael? And he said, oh, my aunt got a lot dirtier than my uncle. Laugh not loud, but no help needed. I've traveled and seen how Black women are treated better outside the States. They are truly and rightfully celebrated more. And I believe it has a lot to do with how we allow ourselves to be projected here. And someone again said, but your uncle was on the ground humping around. He was also, expressing he's not being degrading. He said, well, his videos never objectified women. I was like, Michael Jackson in every video was kicking in doors, taking women from other men. And remember the time he went to the Pharaoh's castle and stole the queen. Okay? And was it Keeping in the Closet? Whatever song it was with him and Naomi Campbell in the damn desert, he had her captive in the desert. Okay, he said Billie Jean ain't his lover and the baby ain't his. Michael Jackson had been objectifying women the whole time. We just didn't know it. He then said, again, his videos never objectify women. That's my issue. I can't understand why you would be okay with that. I'm trying to teach my daughters to be queens and not hoes. I said, not what? What? Leave Janet alone. Okay, leave Janet alone. Cut your bullshit out. I want men to not feel like a woman making the decision to sexualize herself isn't anything more than her decision to do what she wants with her body. Stop policing my body and saying if I want to be sexy, that it's over sexy. And you're, no, I'm not. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, speaking of people who maybe need to be quiet a little bit, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams was on camera. Now, because I don't know, I did not know who footage it was. I said, I'm not going to play it. Wendy was in like a grocery store, walking around with a cart shopping by herself. And, someone caught her on camera, was talking to her. And she was talking how I'm formally retired. I have a trip to, I think, Dubai or somewhere or whatever. I'm going to be here for 2 weeks and then somewhere else for a week. I'm going to come back. I want to come back. I want to be on the View. I want to co-host. I was like, what? I was happy to see Wendy, talking at a grocery store with a shopping cart. Okay, sounding like she can make sense. But I feel like she still needs to sit down somewhere and chill out. I don't think Wendy should be a co-host on Hot Topics on The View. I think Wendy needs to be retired. Period. I don't know why she is popping out here and there with this notion that, that she needs to get back out into the world of entertainment. Ma'am, no. It's okay. It's fine. We don't really need that right now. Just stop. Because I feel like each time we think she is okay, she's okay like for the moment. She's okay like that day. I feel like we just have to understand she just has to sit down. And that's okay. We don't need her to, really have to be out here doing radio or TV. I mean, she probably want her money. I get that. But I feel like, anything where she is going to have to read a prompter, hold conversations for longer than, a few moments. It's not going to work. It ain't going to work. And I need her to get that and to heal and then come around here and say, maybe I can talk one day. Okay. Just leave it be. Anyway, I just want to bring it up. Girl, stop. Let's get into the divorce of it all. But first, do me a favor and like the video. Because liking is the thing to do. So, today was a day of surprise drama, okay? People announced today that Ralph Pippen filed for divorce from Sidora after 9 years of marriage. Now, first of all, we was all shocked, not about the divorce, but that he was the one that filed. I said, not this Negro, not him. And what aggravated me was that we found out later on that it was actually Drew who filed first. She filed like 1 hour before him. The fact that they both went on the same day to file, I'm like, did they carpool? Well, now because she was an hour earlier. My point is, I did not like the fact that people ran with the story that he divorced her. And they kind of buried the fact that she also filed too. I'm like, so to me, what that means is Ralph sold the story to people for some money. Okay. And I'm not gonna see ain't shit. So Drew actually filed first 1 hour before him. Okay. And so I'm like, at least that meant she wasn't surprised. Because when we heard that he filed, we're like, well, damn, not him popping up and divorcing Drew. Pissed me off. Now, while they wrapped filming, they still have to film confessionals. And can't nobody tell me that when the show airs, they're not going to show the cast finding out that she filed for divorce. I'm pretty sure whatever was happening during the season could have possibly played a role in that. So a part of me feel like in their confessionals, if nothing else, they're going to still have us find out, Ralph filed for divorce. I think that's going to still play out. So I think, that's going to still happen some kind of way. Now, the people story of him filing divorce from her after 9 years of marriage and them saying, Ralph said, Ralph Pippen and Drew are officially in their marriage. People can exclusively confirm. Love is a beautiful thing. Pittman, 37. First of all, he's not 37. This is the kicker. Drew, where's the thing at? I said he's not 37. Let me show this tab. Because I was confused. I said love is a beautiful thing. Pittman, I said 37. And I was like, I could have swore Drew just had a birthday party and that man turned 40. So you up here lying about your age? And again, when they said that he gave an exclusive statement to people, meaning he sold the story to people, saying, unfortunately, we have made the difficult decision to move on to our next chapters independent of each other. Drew and I have decided to file for divorce. We have 3 amazing children. And their mindset and growth is what is most important. Blah, 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 blah. Respect their privacy. Okay. It says Pittman's petition for divorce received on Monday. People also obtained documents that confirm Sidora, who is 37, lodged her own divorce petition 1 hour before Pittman. But they made sure to put this in here right there. But had the headline being, Drew Sidora's husband, Ralph Pippen, filed for divorce. Meaning he would divorce. I'm like, see y'all some hoes. You made me mad, okay? And it says Pittman listed the couple's separation date as February 19th, while Drew claimed they separated last Thursday, the 23rd. That's what I said, y'all ain't been divorced. Separated a full week. And him putting the date earlier than her, meaning, she gonna say, I'm like, it's only a couple days though, because the 19th was a Sunday, 23rd was a Thursday. So something happens within the past 2 weeks. It says the documents request joint legal and physical custody of the 3 kids. Sidora's petition notes that there is no chance of hope of reconciliation between spouses. I was like, girl. What happened? Something happened for them to just, I'm saying? Because again, I want to show Drew's, because when I heard, I was like, I could have swore she just was posting, his birthday. So again, February 13th, it was happy 40th birthday. So Ralph ain't the baby bell, a typo for people. Ralph was 40. Okay. And they were lovey-dovey dancing around here. Okay. Celebrating that man's birthday, looking all good and stuff. But we know one day you can be happy and the next day is over. Okay. We know it can happen at any chance, at any time, or whatever. But again, they had a whole big birthday party celebrating that man again last month. And she all up on that man. Okay. Now, the other day, Drew posted this. Now, if y'all go to her page and hear the song, you know, she played about somebody lying to her. You said you would die for me, but you lied to me. And she's not wearing her ring. This was posted 4 days ago. So again, something was brewing here. Goodbye. Okay. So she was posting and we just didn't know that she was posting about things about to be over. You know, again, she's here and we see no wedding ring. And this was 5 days ago. So 5 days ago she posted this, and then the following day she posted a snippet of the song or whatever. She was like, fuck that man. Don't want him no more. Okay. Again, this is This is from January 31st. Your companionship means the world to me. And when I look into your eyes, my heart still melts. Thank you for being you. Happy 40th. So again, I mean, while I feel like nobody was surprised in general, because we had seen things, you know, within the marriage, on the show, that we was like, girl, leave that man. And I was like, I don't know. So I'm not surprised they got divorced. I was only surprised that he was the one that filed. We found out, no, she filed too. Now, he posted this 2 days ago. And this is a thing of a kid saying, you know, have a great day, stepfather. You're the great stepfather. Y'all was at work or whatever. He posted that, so this would make any step parent day. Keep pushing kings and queens. So I'm like, what was going on? He doesn't have as much stuff of Drew on his page, but I feel like both of them probably changed up some things that, you know, since, you know, whatever. Because this was from 3 weeks ago. This is from his birthday vibes. Okay. I don't know who, I don't know what music is playing. But you know, Ralph is a piece of shit. Who that lady? Who is that lady? Where's your wife? Sir, where's your wife? And Drew, where are you, Drew? Oh, there she go. I'm like, what is happening here? What is going on? So, again, I don't understand. We don't know what happened. What we do know is it's going to be, I feel like this, it could play out into not the upcoming season, but the season after that. Because, again, they're going to talk about this divorce, at least at the reunion. Okay. But we don't like Ralph. And, you know, 9 weeks ago, you know, remember this and all the heart. So again, something happens. Missed each day so much, so excited to get back to this place with you, hubby. So again, at least 9 weeks ago, you know, at the end of December of 2022, they were, you know, trying to be in love or whatever. But I don't like Ralph. He irks my nerves. Okay, he dumb. Did he ever read that book? I feel like he did, but nobody read it. I don't know. I think no one read it. But you know, because we don't like Ralph, we just hope that Drew will be okay. And it can be her hot girl summer. Let's move on to Peter. Peter, pumpkin eater. Now, Peter had a couple things going on. Now, I had saw Peter accused of assault. I also saw the incident was from 2022 in March. And I was like, why are people reporting on a assault charge from March of 2022 or whatever? What I come to find out is because the trial was about to happen. So Peter went to court, okay? Because a patron of Bar 1 said that Peter choked her out or choked her at the bar. And so, you know, she took the courts. It went to court. And then Peter posted a video leaving court, letting us know how he felt and what happened. Let's get to Peter. Where is Peter? Boom. And y'all know I put a filter on here. So it's a filter, not his face being with. It's a filter. It's a filter.
Hey, people. I just walked out of the courthouse where this whole thing, this mess that's on it's all over the blogs, right?
So all over the blog, yes, everybody, their mama, within the past 2 days, well, not me, was posting about Peter and this lawsuit of him being accused of assault for choking somebody out. And I was like, is it real? What happened?
So I just walked out of the courthouse. And the verdict came back 12 out of 12 jurors not guilty. Keep on coming for me, but I tell them that I'm protected. Okay? They're trying to come for me in all kind of ways, but I'm protected.
Who? Who y'all think is it? The police? Is it Jesus? Is his lawyer? Or what is good vibes? That's the question. Who is he? Was the jury the ones that protected you? Because again, it went to court. It was a jury trial, and he said all 12 jurors came back with not guilty.
All right. I know what it is. Now when I don't talk to y'all, because I think y'all on some BS, don't take it personal.
So him saying don't feel personal when I don't talk to y'all. I think he's saying patrons of my bars, I can't be as friendly no more because if I'm friendly and talk to y'all, y'all gonna accuse me of doing shit. And I ain't do. Now he's saying he didn't do nothing. I'm like, oh no. I'm sure if he had security cameras, it would have been easy to get evidence if it was true. True.
Because it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this that makes me stronger. Okay? I'm protected. Have a good day. There's all kind of articles coming out right now, accusing me of all type of stuff. These people will write so many different things. Now that I'm hearing that I'm paying for sex.
Now you buying hookers? Because you paying for sex, those are hookers. Okay.
That's crazy. Giving away money. That's crazy.
Well, I feel like Peter don't have enough, and I'm not coming at that man's finances, but because we always hear about Peter having money issues, I can't see him just giving away money.
I was found innocent. Thank God. All 12 jurors came back with an innocent thing. And now I got to move on.
Now I feel like he's saying someone sued me. We went to court. I got found not guilty. So I have to move on. Now, I don't know who the young lady is. I don't know her name. You know what I'm saying? Who accused him of the assault. We do now know it is Tammy Rivera's niece. You know, Tammy from, she was on Love and Hip Hop. She was on WeTV for, was it Growing Up Hip Hop? They also had their own show or whatever. So we do know it was Tammy's niece, but I don't think they've ever said the girl's name at all. And again, it happened back in March of 2022. Whatever. Okay. Oh wait, no. The girl name is Chanel Williams. Mm-hmm. And then, see, I went found. It says so. The 36-year-old business woman took the IG stories today, March 1st, and confirmed that woman Peter choked out was her niece. Okay, I'm sorry, that was Tammy, 36-year-old, whatever. But again, I was confused. I'm looking like, how did Tammy get in this? It was a lot going on. So after Peter posted that, Tammy must have been asleep. Okay, and someone woke her up and said, Tammy, girl, Peter got found not guilty. And she said, what? Hell no. Nah. Tammy then said, I got something to say. Okay. And then Tammy did this.
You know, a lot of people are asking me and DMing me about the situation with my niece. I haven't spoke about it or said anything because, you know, out of privacy for her and her respect. But anybody who knows, they know I don't play when it comes to my family. Peter knows that as well. What the moral story is?
Yes, Peter looks great. The reason that I add the cartoon effect is because sometimes with YouTube, you have to prove that you edited or worked on a video yourself. You can't, sometimes you play a whole thing, they can say, what, you know, so I have to edit stuff to make it be my own. So that's why I put filters on and that stuff. So that's why I do that. Okay. But yeah, Peter has great skin actually.
My niece didn't want me to help her. She didn't want me involved. She didn't want me to help her with the lawyer or the case, anything.
Well, your niece is stupid. Because I feel like if you are accusing somebody of, you know, choking you out, why would you not want someone to help you get a good lawyer? So when she said my niece did not want my help at all, I was like, to me, that was stupid. Because if somebody, look, I wish DJ would come in and say somebody choked him. Oh, we getting all the lawyers. We getting all of it. You know what I'm saying? I guess she wanted to respect her niece's privacy, whatever. But I'm like, you couldn't secretly help her get a good lawyer?
What it boils down to is he had Warren Brown as a lawyer. My niece had a state's attorney. That's what happened. That's all it is. He put his hands on her. He choked her. She called me outside the restaurant crying hysterically. My niece is not loud. She's not ghetto. She does not be in no mess. That's not her world. For her to even call me like that and saying that someone and everybody who was in that club saw it.
So this is the part where I was like, what's going on? Because, you know, in one breath, Tammy said, and I'm not, and again, they went to court. The people said he was not guilty. Boom, pow, pow. What I'm saying is, Tammy coming on and now saying my niece did not want my help at all, but she's now saying my niece called me when it happened, telling me what happened. I'm like, then why she call you? She wants your help. And then the fact that you're saying that it was witnesses in the club or whatever, and how everyone's seen it. Why would you not a witness for the prosecution? Because you can then say my niece called me and told me what happened. Why didn't anyone get the witnesses from the club? Because if your niece called you when it happened, hysterically upset because that crazy ass man put his hands on her, why would y'all not ask the people who all saw it to go to court for or with your niece? Even if she had the state's defense or the state's attorney or whatever, I just feel like there was no due diligence done. And if your niece lost based on her not having a good attorney, why did no one get her a good attorney? It don't make any sense to me. This is my thing. Do I think Peter choked that lady? Anything is possible. Okay, anything is possible. At the same time, Tammy's saying my niece did not want my help, but then saying my niece called me right when it happened. She's saying a lot of people saw what happened that night. They knew what happened that night. You were told what happened that night, but no one helped your niece go after that crazy motherfucker. No one, and he was only found not guilty because he had a better lawyer. And I feel like Peter don't have buku bucks. Peter don't have all that money for no real amazing lawyer. Okay, and I also feel like a good attorney would say, "Hey, let's the camera, because no one can tell me Peter don't have cameras. Can't nobody tell me that Peter was around here choking somebody out and no one recorded it on their cell phone." Again, could Peter have done it? Yes, he could have. He could have absolutely done it. He could have absolutely done it. But Tammy's recollection of the niece not wanting help, but the niece calling her and her saying, all the people saw it. They saw it happen. And I feel like, okay, why didn't anyone come? Why didn't at least one person come and say, no, he did. He put his hands on her. He choked her. He did. Because if he did it, everybody around here should be like, you know what? Yes. Help the victim. Help the victim. I feel like in the case, did they call no witnesses? It's a criminal case. The victim uses the prosecutor on the property. That's true, but even the prosecutor would have to call the witnesses. That's what I'm saying. Even if she did not have her own lawyer for this criminal case, she could still give the information saying, hey, all these people saw it. And usually prosecutors are good. They want to convict folk. They want all the witnesses. So I'm just like, I don't know.
He called around that next morning multiple times trying to apologize and get in contact with her. Like, you did it. Apologize and move on. If it gets to a point where you can't control your liquor and you don't remember what happened and you have to call around and say, oh my God, I don't remember what happened last night. What did I do? I don't remember that happening. That you're that drunk that you can't remember. That's sad.
So she's saying, she's alleging that Peter was so drunk, he didn't even remember what happened. But I'm still saying, why didn't y'all present all this evidence in the case against Peter's ass? Okay, if he did it, he should have been found. If he did it, he should have been held liable.
Somehow, thank God that you had a little money to get you a good lawyer to get you off. But next time, it might not go that way. It might go a whole nother way. This ain't, Miami. This ain't, Charlotte. You in Baltimore. Get some help.
Not Baltimore. Okay.
Because it ain't going to be a next time. So thank God you won this case.
Again, I wasn't there. I didn't see what happened. But me hearing Tammy's story and what she's saying the niece said happened and the witnesses and all this stuff and how he called and this, I'm like, all that stuff would have won the case, in my opinion. Because people want to be, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, we shall see. And we're gonna let it be. Okay. Now, with Peter, and Tammy thing, what happened? Honey, Peter then made a video because somebody sent Peter this stuff, a clip of what Wendy and Mia, going back and forth on the Potomac reunion. And Peter said, oh, Mia out here saying that I banged Wendy? Not I banged Wendy. So Peter got back on his IG thing. He got back online and he had this to say to Mia.
Somebody just sent me a clip You know, I'm going through a lot of shit right now. But somebody just sent me a clip from the Potomac Housewife reunion show. And Mia is going at it with Wendy. And, brother, this is kind of your fault. Because I taped with y'all for 5 minutes promoting Bar in Baltimore and Bar in Miami Beach, and you turned that 5 minutes into 9 episodes, and now my name is thrown around on a reunion show when in real life, I don't mess with none of those women.
Now, I want to give my opinion on what he's saying. Because, you know, he said, you know, film for 5 minutes or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I think what Peter's saying is, out of all the hours I filmed, it was about 5 minutes on the show. We seen them have a quick 2-minute scene with Wendy about the restaurant. We didn't see Peter again until they went to Miami, and it was another minute on camera. So when in my opinion, when Peter's saying he filmed for 5 minutes, it means we only seen about 5 minutes of Peter the whole season. However, he was mentioned throughout the show a whole bunch. Him and that girlfriend. Now, we know Peter loved attention. Peter liked being mentioned. Okay. Also, that was great promotion for his restaurants. So I don't think not on their day at all that he was upset at the time that he was being mentioned. Because on the show, it wasn't that bad. On the show, it was just, you know, Wendy and Peter may do a restaurant. Mia and Gordon know Peter. That was really it. It wasn't until the reunion that it got a little bit messier, okay? And even when Wendy mentioned, are you fucking Peter? That's why you so mad? Why are you so whatever? So again, it got a bit messy, but it did what he's saying. And I was on it for 5 minutes, and it turned into 9 episodes of me being mentioned. It's actually true, but he didn't mind it because why? It helped his business. People want to go to the bar in Charlotte and the one in Miami. Okay, so Peter, you got some good publicity.
Okay. Giselle, Robin, cool people. The rest of them, Wendy, I shot with her one time, 5 minutes. Didn't go out to dinner with her. I didn't have no late night snack with her. She's a married woman. She's very respectful, very honorable. Okay, so for you to be talking about me and Wendy getting together is so disrespectful.
I respect Peter for calling Mia out for the sheer disrespect to Wendy and Eddie's marriage. Because when Mia said, you fucked Peter, no one believed her. No one. When Mia said, you know, you and Peter was out here on a secret little late night date, you was giving them the cook, all that, no one believes Mia. However, the implication, in my opinion, is mean and hateful. I do feel like they like, well, Peter, first of all, Peter, no one believes her. No one believed Mia. So that's part one, okay? But I respect him for getting up here saying, why the fuck would you say that me and Wendy was fucking around? I'm not dating that lady. I'm not messing with that lady. I ain't doing any of that. What are you talking about? She's a married woman. That is disrespectful. I shot scenes with her, and that was what it was. Mm-hmm.
And it's so thirsty. It's real thirsty for you to do that just to collect that check from Bravo. There's nothing cool about that.
Now, Peter, we know you be thirsty too. However, Mia did say that just to say it. So him saying she was doing it because she was thirsty, it's true. That she was saying it because she wanted to check, it's true. To me, Mia was saying something that can cause issue between her and Wendy next season, giving her something to fuss about next time.
Okay, and you can't just use my name like that, because if you use my name like that, I'm going to have my lawyer get in touch with you guys, and it's going to be really ugly. Okay, because I do not know any of those women. I never see them outside of my establishment. Okay, and y'all just can't recklessly just throw people's name out there like that because it actually hurt my business.
And him saying, I have never been with them women outside of my business. Meaning, if I saw them at my restaurant, I saw them at my restaurant. That's it. But was no secret rendezvous. Was fucking ain't none of that. And I'm not gonna say Peter has a good reputation, but I do feel like, you know, saying he's having, because Mia said Peter and Wendy had sex at bar 1, that she saw the footage of him and Wendy having dinner, messing around at bar 1. So she didn't just say he's around her having an affair with a married woman in the streets. No, he around her fucking people at the restaurant. I don't want to go to no restaurant where I know for a fact the manager or the owner is fucking people in it. I don't want to be there. I don't. So while I feel like it didn't really hurt his business, I do think some people who might have been dumb enough to believe it could be like, well, that's nasty. That's not good.
And that's irresponsible. Please cease and desist.
Cease and desist. So that is what Peter was saying again after some, and to me that also proves Peter don't watch the show. Peter will do the show, but he don't watch the show, because if he just not mentioning it, that means he didn't know that she said it until someone told him that she said it. Now, after Peter posted that, Gordon made, I said, not Gordon getting involved in the bullshit. And I know Mia said, baby, Peter just went off on me, baby. I need you to respond. And she set the camera up and hit record, and then she posted this on her IG.
You know, it's interesting to me that who I thought was my friend, Peter Thomas, can say things like he doesn't know us like that.
Gordon, shut the fuck up. And I like Gordon. But Gordon, you do know that your wife was the one who said that man was fucking somebody else's wife. So you can't call him your friend and be surprised that your friend says something when your wife started it. Your wife started it by saying that Wendy was banging Peter. You can't get pissed at that man for responding and saying you were dead ass wrong me, because you was. And he wasn't mean or rude to me. He didn't cuss her out. But he politely said, you on some bullshit. You can't be around here to say stuff. I'm going to have to sue you if you keep fucking with me. Okay? So Gordon, a friend of if he was your friend, your wife would not have used him as a grenade to toss at Wendy with some false ass lies.
You know, it's interesting to me that who I thought was my friend, Peter Thomas, can say things like he doesn't know us like that. I wonder if he didn't know us like that the times when he'd been at our house, eating our food, playing card games, and associating with other people, family members and friends of ours.
You know damn well Peter wasn't saying he don't know you and Mia. We know he know you and Mia. We've seen photos of y'all together. He said he knew y'all. What he was saying was the other folks on that show, I don't know like that. I also don't know Wendy like that. I don't know some people like that. We know he know y'all. To me, this shows how guilty you and Mia feel that you want to now try to expose Peter for being a liar. Okay, for being a liar. You are, because when Mia gets upset, she tries to expose folks. That's what Mia did to Jacqueline. She got upset and now let me expose stuff that's supposed to be a secret. I'm mad at Wendy. Let me say, Peter showed me a video of y'all having sex at bar 1, giving him the cookie. She lies. Mia's a liar, and Gordon is up here backing up his damn life, bald-headed lies.
I guess he didn't know us like that when he held our baby girl and was the first man other than myself to hold our baby girl.
Well, that's weird, because don't you got brothers? Again, You don't comprehension is key.
I guess he didn't know us like that when he's gone on boat rides with us. I guess he didn't know us like that all the times that we spend at his restaurant supporting his business.
Sir, if you are a patron of someone's business, that does not mean you really know them like that. That means y'all are a real good associate. And again, Peter wasn't saying he didn't know Mia and Gordon. Old man Winter ain't paying attention.
And certainly, I guess he didn't know us like that when he wanted to borrow $60,000 to pay his bills at Bar One.
Not him trying to expose Peter for being girl. Now, what he said was he must have not known us when he wanted to. Not he borrowed when he wanted to borrow $60K from us for Bar One. I'm like, first of all, sir, that sounds like an investment. And people who have investments, it's business folk or whatever. Why y'all so offended?
So I don't know why Peter says he don't know us like that. Maybe that's his definition of not knowing us like that. Not knowing us like that when he's attended our kids' parties. So I guess if that means not knowing someone, then I guess that's what Peter's meaning is. And furthermore, to say this has hurt his business, just a few days ago, I personally spoke to Peter and he said the publicity is actually helping his business.
Well, if you just talked to Peter a couple days ago, why didn't you also say, hey, Peter, in case you don't know, my wife said on this, not only that, why didn't y'all tell Peter after the show film, the reunion film, hey, during the heated debate, Mia may have said, that you and Wendy fucked. Why did you not tell your friends what your wife said about him that will play out on national television? And if y'all had talked a couple of days ago, and he said how much stuff has helped his business, because again, they keep, talking about the show. They keep talking about his wife on the show. Why did you not tell him what your wife said?
And furthermore, the allegations that he's referencing only came out a couple of days ago. So how could it have hurt his business that quickly?
He could have had a business meeting the following day. That's called business. My channel could be doing great today, but tomorrow it could sink. Because one day you're here and the next day you're gone.
Peter, I guess we don't know you like that.
Now, first of all, I feel like Mia wrote that. Mia wrote a little thing and put the camera down there and said, baby, go off on Peter, okay? Now, after he put, because again, I'm like, these fools up here fussing. Mia then posted, I'm going to play a little clip, because remember, on the reunion, Mia said, hey, I have audio. I saw video footage of them messing around, at Bar One. Okay. And with Peter saying, I've never, been out on a dinner date with her. I've never done that. Mia, I got my receipts. I got the receipts. Okay. Mia posted this clip.
I'm with this Nigerian that was talking shit about my food. Look at the plate, y'all. Something once was in that plate. What you saying now?
It was good.
Oh, really?
It was good. The snapper was good.
Yeah.
It was crispy.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Again, this is Wendy at Peter's restaurant with some food.
All right. I'm with this Nigerian that was talking shit about my food. Look at the plate, y'all. Something once was in that plate. What you saying now?
It was good.
Oh, really?
It was good. The snapper was good.
Yeah.
It was crispy.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
So Mia posted that, and with this caption, she made a post and delete. And it said, I didn't go out to dinner with her. I didn't have a late night snack with her. I only filmed with her for 5 minutes. Lies, lies, lies. Sorry, Pete, wrong food group. Zenwin was playing with the snapper, not the cookie. Now she did a post and delete of that. And I said, oh, she trying to be snazzy. Now, first of all, because I am a person who likes a deep dive, okay, and be sure, I'm like, that was Peter. Peter said,
This Nigerian that was talking shit about my food.
he's talking to the camera. I'm like, that ain't no secret recording. That's like something you post.
Look at the plate, y'all. Something once was in that plate. What you saying now?
Again, I'm like, that's something you post on social media. So to me, that means that ain't no secret shit. Okay. I said, where did Mia get that? I feel like she's full of shit. And I went to Peter Page and I went searching. And I said, oh, she got that video from Peter's page. Peter posted that exact video March 8th, 2022, which is around the time the show was filming. Wendy was trying to have a restaurant. We knew her and Peter had met up a couple times to discuss restaurant shit. Where? At Peter's restaurant, which is why Peter said, I've never met with them outside of my business. I said, Mia, you didn't. Again, this is from March 8th of 20. I had to scroll all the way back. You hear me? Yes, Detective Jaylee. Yeah. I was like, because I hate, this is my thing. People sometimes will keep posting shit and saying, but you have to know where it came from. Okay, you got to be a detective. And I said, if Mia posted this, she had to have got it from somewhere. And because Peter was talking, I'm like, he's talking like it's something you're going to post on your social media. That's why Mia posted it and then deleted it. Because again, Peter said, I've never met with her outside of my restaurant. This don't look like no secret dinner. Why? Because Peter posted the shit on his page. I love proving them wrong. Wendy, he tagged Wendy. Wendy Osefo, Bar One Baltimore, had the best food ever. Come have dinner with us at Bar One. And he tagged Wendy in it. That's not secretive. Yes, I have the accurate receipts. Because if you do not know where it came from, it can seem like it's some bullshit. Now, if Peter had sent that to Mia secretly and had not posted that shit, and it's been there for damn near a year of him saying, hey, she doubted my food, now she's had some of my food, what it is, okay? But again, and the post is still there, March 8th, 2022. And to me, this is a deep receipt because it's something he posted openly to the world a year ago. This isn't something that he reposted today or reposted or whatever. No, it was already there. Mia went and found that shit and had that shit as if Mia posted it as if I told y'all that he was around here and she was eating his cookie. She posted it as if, yeah, it's the cookie monster. And I was like, bitch, what? No, okay. So when Mia posted that and she deleted it, of course, the blogs reposted what she posted with her caption. I went and got the video to show where it came from as well. But she had deleted it, so the blogs had picked it up. And so she replied back to the Reality Entertainment's TV post where they had posted that the snippet. saying Mia Thornton tweeted and then deleted a video of Peter Thomas and Wendy eating together. Mia went and commented on the post, and so if I deleted it, why are you carrying it? My issue isn't with her at this point. Yes, it is, because when you posted the video of her as if it's proof that she was fucking Peter, that can cause an issue in that lady marriage. Mia around her on bullshit, and then I said, okay, so me making sure that people know I did my due diligence. Okay, I said then, okay, Mia reposted a video on Peter page from March of 2022. That wasn't a secret. They caught on camera. That's why she deleted it, because she was busted. Okay, and that was actually 3 hours ago. Okay, 3 hours ago. Boom. They posted it. They got my post, and it's immediately her post, and here's Mia. So 3 hours ago, she ran here on bullshit like we can't read, we can't see. I'm like, ma'am, we can see, we can read. You on bullshit. Mia deleted it because she realized, oh, it make me look dumb, because Peter posted that on his own page. And if anybody care to do some due diligence and find it, it's there. It's there. So Peter then heard Gordon's response. And Peter said, oh, you want to talk about mothers. Oh, you want to play? Okay. Peter then made another post. Now, Peter also deleted the post, but I caught it before he deleted it, okay? This is Peter's response to Gordon.
A hit dog will holler. That's what I'm going to say. I just saw Gordon. I just went on, talked to Bravo, True Original, and they tell me about the video you post.
So the fact that Peter was on the phone with the producers of Potomac, True, what's it called? True Entertainment. They are the production company. Peter was talking to the production because Peter was upset that Wendy said he was fucking Wendy. Yeah, I didn't put any filter on this because I was wasn't paying attention. But the fact that Peter is connected to and got in contact with the production company about what they let air on TV, which, as he said, could hurt his business. Okay, he said they then told me, the production company called me and told me what you had just posted on social media, and this is my response.
I didn't say I didn't know you like that or your wife like that. I said I don't know them like that. When I say I don't know them like that, what I'm saying is that, yeah, you called me around a week ago and asked me about your renegotiation, and you asked me for my advice. I gave it to you.
And the reason I think he probably deleted the video was because him saying Gordon called talking to him about renegotiating the contract, meaning they'll be back next season. They probably don't want that info out. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to know who coming back next season. But Peter saying, you called me a couple weeks ago about you renegotiating your contract with them. Yeah. We had that conversation. I was like, okay.
Because I'm cool with you, okay? But it's still irresponsible for your wife to be talking about me sleeping with a married woman and that she have a video or saw a video from Bar One. That shit ain't cool.
And that's the point. That's the point. It's not about anything more than Mia saying on national television, I have video footage of Peter and Wendy having sex at Bar One. First of all, that's porn. Okay. And then it's like, well, did Wendy know? You know what I'm saying? So Peter's point is like, you can't defend what your wife did. Yes, thank you, Q Jams, out here doing that thing. Thank you for catching and sharing the real, because we need the real details. Okay, I deep dive in this shit. I love it. I love the deep dive conversations I have with y'all. Okay, but Peter's point was right. You can't be around here trying to explain away your wife's bullshit of her just saying I'm out here having an affair with a married woman in my business establishment. One, that can make other folks say, Peter be flirting with me. I feel uncomfortable because people will think Peter be around here banging married women. It can be, and I'm not trying to say that's what's happening, but I'm saying when you make people think somebody is down low enough to bang somebody's wife at the bar, restaurant he owns, he could do anything.
Okay, I've seen your wife twice in the last 12 months. At my restaurant where you guys are shooting, and when you came to my 1-year anniversary, which was cool as hell. But you got to understand that I own a business. Mm-hmm. And when you talk about when your wife, not you, but if you want me to group into it, I will.
Meaning, if you want me to hold you liable for your wife, let me know, okay? Because I came with your wife respectfully, okay? I only said your wife was wrong. I addressed her directly and respectfully. But if you want to be included in what she said about me, what you know is wrong, let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Okay. Talking about me sleeping with a married woman when you know that shit didn't happen, okay, it's not cool. Because 80% of the people that follow me on my Instagram are female.
And that you have to know your audience. If the women who follow Peter, who patron Peter's bar, feel like I'm not finna support someone who's out here fucking people's wives, that can't mess up a person's business. You have to know your audience. You have to respect your audience. And I can appreciate Peter. People don't like Peter because Peter, pumpkin eater, can be an attention seeker. However, to me, this is a business lesson. Your wife saying, I was having an affair with a married woman in my restaurant on national television. The women who follow me, who come to my bar, can maybe not want to follow me and patron me anymore because they think I'm out here fucking people's wives. People who I could want to do business with may not want to. Why? Because who wants to be in cahoots and in business with a man who out here fucking in the restaurant? So we may not like Peter because sometimes he can be attention seeking, but right now he dead ass right and me dead ass wrong. And Gordon should have never responded back to Peter publicly. He should have called Peter privately and apologized for what his wife did. So what if he said it was a married female, Mia and Gordon sleep around in their marriage? But see, that's the gotcha. The fact that Mia don't mind fucking a married man don't mean other people want that to be their narrative. I don't fuck married men. I don't care that Mia and Gordon are a married couple who fuck other people. That's on them. I don't fuck other people's husbands. That ain't what I do. I would not want anyone saying, hey, I fucked her, that lady husband. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay? Ain't gonna happen. So what Mia and Gordon do is on them. You can't put your ill-gotten dick getting and coochie getting ways on me. Because we know Mia is proud. Mia has said before, she's proud that she was fucking around with Gordon while he was a married man and how she got that man from his wife or whatever. She's proud to be on that hill. That don't mean you can make it seem as if I don't make it seem as if I do that too.
70% that come to my restaurant are women. And that shit is just not cool. Because you know how these people get. They'll believe stuff like that. And you keep on saying, I don't know you like that, this. Yeah, I went on vacation with you. Yes, I've been to your house several times. Okay, 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, yeah, I've been around your kids. Yes, I've been around your wife. Yes, I've been around you guys. Absolutely. And yes, I never borrow anything from you. Your brother and I have done business, but you and I have never done any kind of business like that.
So that was what Gordon saying, how you want to come to us and borrow, 60 grand. His thing is, I never got stuff for you. I work with your brother, but not you. Even him pointing out how, yes, I was, we have hung out 4 years ago. None of that shit is recent. None of that shit is recent. Yes, I have been around here. Again, it's easy to make people feel like, this last week, he was at my house with the kids. It's like, no, that ain't what it is. We still talk here and there. Yes. Again, Gordon tried to put out a narrative that Peter was, we friends, we hanging out, we boat riding together, you borrowing money together. And it's like, that wasn't the case. Even mentioning that someone talked to you about possibly getting money for the business, it's like, why are you snitching on me? I didn't get the money from you. I work with your brother. What I'm saying is, how is it okay for them to sleep around outside their marriage, but then they accuse someone of sleeping with a married person? It doesn't make sense. We know nothing that Mia do or Gordon do recently is making sense. Tyrus, it's not. But I get that too. Anyway, Mia's a piece of shit.
Don't come on Instagram and talk shit, my brother. Please don't do that. Okay? Because I'm always respectful to you. Okay? But what your wife is doing with my name, okay, saying that I'm sleeping with Wendy and she got video proof of that shit is not cool. You know that shit ain't cool. Okay? I know how to play this Bravo game. I played it for 8 years.
Boom. Peter may not be on Bravo no more, but Peter was on Bravo for 8 years. And not only that, Peter is still, welcome around the Bravo, stuff. Peter didn't leave Bravo like on bad terms, either him and Cynthia divorced or whatever. Peter still, as we see, has connections enough to get True, the production company, on his line and talk to him. So again, we may not like Peter because when Nene said, Peter, stop acting like a bitch. Okay, get out of women's business. This time Peter had every right to dip his toe in the business because it was about him. And Gordon, to me, replied how Mia replies with, we was wrong, but let me try to make it seem as if, we had something on you. You want to say, you don't know us, which he was not doing. You then try to spill some tea about how y'all was hanging out. He want all this stuff or whatever. And it's like, but none of that was really true. I said this as well. Nobody who hasn't seen me in the past year or two can't say we hanging buddies at all. If we don't have, you know what I'm saying? So I took that back because I don't see people often. But I feel like there are people who people know those are my friends. You know what I'm saying? But anyone who I've hung out with here, there, a little bit, if we have not hung out in 4-5 years, you can't say shit about how we good friends now. Yes, I know you, yes. But bitch, I had not hung out with you in 4 years. I saw your wife twice, in a year. One, because they filmed a show at my place. And then the second time, because y'all came to my place to celebrate. That's right. Peter was low-key chatting his G-Sin the KK for the brother. Well, no, because Gordon didn't say that you borrowed the money. He said you talked to me about it. Meaning to me, he probably wasn't even really asking Gordon for it anyway. And Peter kind of confirming, I have done work. I have had business, money-wise with your brother, not with you.
Okay? But I would never say no reckless shit like that, my dude. Please understand that part. You're getting all off and puffy and saying all that you're saying, knowing that shit is wrong. Okay? And yeah, I do know you like that. And that's why I expect better. And I didn't mention in my clip that I don't know you like that. Not once.
I feel like Peter wants a bitch, but he didn't. But Peter had made a great point in saying, well, what did I just forgot that fast? What did he say? Oh, he said, I do know you like that. That's why I expected more. Meaning, I would have never expected you or your wife to say that, to support that. I thought I knew y'all better enough, Lord Jesus, well enough to where that wouldn't happen. To where if your wife did say something that crazy, one of y'all will come around here and make it seem like she's full of shit. Let's not forget, she put this video up as if it was proof of something between him and Wendy. So when he came back and he was pissed off, he's like, I'm pissed off because your husband did a video on some bullshit. You posted a bullshit ass video too, trying to kind of double down on something happening. And y'all know it's not true. I don't believe on God, on earth, on Beyonce's internets, okay, that anything salacious happened between Peter and Wendy. Not because Peter is a stand-up guy who never lied. I believe Wendy. I just don't see it happen. I don't believe Wendy for not another man is in her heart like Eddie is. So to me, it ain't no way that Wendy is out here banging Peter at a restaurant. They want us to believe that that Wendy was around here at the restaurant messing around with Peter on Eddie. Do we forget how handsome Eddie is? And I think Peter's a handsome older gentleman. I'm not gonna knock Peter. He's a handsome older gentleman. He's not old, older gentleman. But can't nobody tell me that this lady up here cheating on Eddie with Peter. You can't convince me. Not today. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay? And one thing I have always felt from Eddie and Wendy is they are in love. Not saying they have I'm not saying they perfect because couples have whatever. But I feel like that lady ain't around here cheating on Eddie. And it was the way that when Mia said it, it was like, bitch, what? It was a sheer like, I know she did not just say I'm like fucking Peter. And it's on film. It's on the camera. When Wendy was first on Potomac, I did not like her first season only because she kept bringing up the fucking 4 degrees, and I wanted to just get to know more about her than that. So that part aggravated me. I did not like her for any other reason besides I wanted to know more, and I felt like she was focused on the whole I got 4 degrees. Okay, every season after her first season, I've liked Wendy. I have. They seem to genuinely love each other. They seem to genuinely laugh around each other. They seem to, not feed into the bullshit that is reality TV. And I think that is why Wendy was able to not even get mad at the stupid, accusation of her fucking Peter. I think because she is so secure in her marriage, she was like, bitch, whatever. We got our 3 gorgeous kids, a wonderful life around here. We not worried about Mia saying I'm banging Peter. I swear I did not have on my bingo card today a whole back and forth between Peter and Tammy and Gordon and Mia, and then the fucking divorce of Ralph and Drew. I was like, nigga, girl, it was a long day, y'all. Between social media shit, you know, my actual work schedule, me working a full 8 hours every day, and still come around here doing this for, and I'm like, these Negroes around here is being foolish. It's being foolish. Okay. So I feel like one, that's all we have for today. Okay, we are done because I don't think anything else is going on. Now, I don't know what could have happened, you know, while I've been on live. For all I know, you know what I'm saying, girl, Timbuktu is now free. I don't know. Because I don't know if Timbuktu is not free. But I just feel like, you know, who knows? Every time I feel like I'm gonna come home and chill out, it'd be like, nope. You have to be around here because they mama, they fighting. Who's fighting, baby? Peter and Gordon and Mia and Tammy and Drew and Ralph. Anyway, okay, I hope y'all all had a good time. Okay, I hope y'all all have already liked the video. I hope y'all have already subscribed to my channel to become a whole JayBird. I will possibly not be live tomorrow, but y'all know if some foolishness happened, look, if y'all never know when I'm going to be on live, it will usually always be 9 p.m. because it's after I get off work. I get off work at 8:30. I get on live at 9. Okay. And then I just try to get some sleep eventually. Bishop Robert was on live. I don't know about what. I think it was his prayer. If it was some foolishness, we may discuss it. I know Wanda from Love and Marriage Huntsville was on live. I have it on my phone. I don't know if I may put up a poll if we should have watched it on for Wanda tomorrow. A quick one. We shall see. But anyway, y'all, I had a good time with my JayBird. I love you all. Look, as much as I be tired, I enjoy coming to y'all. We have stuff to come together to talk about. Okay, do not forget again to subscribe to my channel, to like the video, to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Y'all know to comment in the comment section for those watching the replay. Also follow me on TikTok. I'll be forgetting that I'm on TikTok now. But yeah, the fools was fooling. Okay, the fools was fooling. I appreciate y'all all for being around here. Okay, because I have not been as consistent as I used to be. I know, you know, my numbers are just different, and it's like, girl, get back into the consistency that you used to be in. So I'm trying to, because we're not as busy at work no more, to get back into posting at least 5 to 6 days a week, just so that I can get back to how I was. I'm saying, because that algorithm, girl, it knocks you out, okay? But I love you all. I had a great time. Okay, I love you. You love me. We are happy family, okay? And whatnot. But yeah, I gotta go, y'all. Have a good evening. Be safe, okay? Be safe. Bye.